Welcome to Communication for Human Societies, Practice Journal, Task 7, Expressing Anger Fully, or Transforming Anger into the Energy and Beauty of Needs. This exercise is about really expressing anger in a way that connects to life. And it's about 1 to 2 hours. It's probably the most important exercise that we will do in this course. And so it's very important that you do it properly, and it's very much related to Chapter 5 on taking responsibility for feelings. There are 3 steps, main steps: review, recall, and write. And the first is review the instructions, so we're going to do that together, and also what is anger before beginning the exercise. If you recall reading the chapter, anger is a tragic expression of an unmet need. And oftentimes we're unable to connect with the life energy underneath our anger, and so it comes out in ways that can hurt us, hurt others, and it has a less likelihood of us actually getting what we want. So let's go ahead and review the instructions, and then we'll actually begin the assignment. And you can see it's quite long and detailed, and it requires quite a bit of concentration. So you're going to need to actually take aside 1 to 2 hours to do this homework assignment. So the first thing you're going to do is recall a time when you felt angry. Try to remember the specific situation and scenario and the details of that moment, what the place looked and felt like, your physical posture, how the other person appeared to you, the sounds around you, etc. And then A, you're going to identify the stimulus or stimuli of your anger in the form of an observation or set of observations. B, what were the should thoughts in your head? And this is like, you should have done this, you should have done that, and what were the evaluations in your head? Did you have any demand thinking in your head about the other person? Any kind of judgments? And then C, I want you to translate your should thinking into needs. So there may be several, be sure to notice them all and to include, of course, all the 4 Ds of disconnection, diagnosis, denial of responsibility, the 4 Ds. Okay, an example might be with my wife. I came home from work, and she's still teaching her classes in her homeschool. And I got very angry, and my should thought was, you should take care of your husband. And you can imagine how she might respond hearing that. She might blame herself. She might blame me. And so the four Ds of disconnection would be something akin to, I'm really needing more care in my life. Maybe I'm needing some more calm coming home. So I need a place where I can relax. I'm needing relaxation. So behind that need for should thinking is a need for care. Moving on to D, allowing yourself enough time, sit quietly with the awareness of your unmet needs in that situation. So when I realized the deep need I had for care and relaxation, and I realized these needs were not being fulfilled, I feel relief. Now go inside yourself and see what you find. You might notice different physical sensations, emotions, mind states. You can check the page, What is Anger? And just fully be with whatever comes up without needing to find the right word to express it. In addition, you'll probably notice many kinds of thoughts and images coming and going. Just notice them, return to your feelings, physical sensations, emotions, and mind states you are experiencing. If your mind wanders, bring it back to focus by repeating, if this helps, when I realize my needs for care are not being met, I feel frustrated. Allow yourself to fully be with whatever feelings come up for you in the presence of this awareness of your unmet need. And then end this part without hurrying when you sense you're finished with the exploration. E. Now, verbally identify the feelings associated with your unmet needs in that situation. For example, in the situation I gave you with my wife coming home to her working, I felt tense, stress. I felt frustration, irritation, annoyance, some sadness actually. F. Using the 4 components of the MVC process, express your anger fully as if you were addressing the other party in the present moment. Okay? So coming home, I might say, honey, I'm coming home and I'm noticing that you're working and I'm feeling a bit sad and frustrated and stressed because I'm just really needing some more care. Calm, peacefulness. I'm wondering if you'd just be willing to just listen to me. I know you've had a hard day, but would you just be willing to listen to me for 1 minute? Okay, so that would be the request. Without saying anything, just hear me. You don't have to do anything, just be with what I'm saying. Okay? G, do you think the other person would be able to fully hear your feelings and needs as you express them in F, or the above? And if not, write how you might express empathy for what they might be feeling and needing. So I imagine I come home from work, if I start to try to share what's alive for me to my wife, she's going to actually get kind of upset with me because she's tired, she's had a long day, she's probably also needing some relaxation, some rest, and maybe some peacefulness as well. So probably what I would say, using the 4 components of the MVC process, I'd be like, honey, I'm noticing I'm coming home and you're still working, and I'm wondering if you're feeling a little bit tired from a long day and just wanting to relax and kick back and hang out and do something fun. I'm sure that would get a really great response, actually, from my wife. H. Use the 4 components of the MVC process to express yourself in this current moment. So having completed this exercise on anger, I feel, and because so you might put in a need, and I would like, and you could put in a request. Okay? And then finally, what part of this process was easy and difficult for you, and why? Just write a sentence or 2. All right, that about sums it up. I hope that helped you with the example that I gave you, and I'll see you in class.